Good morning everyone. Right, we're here at Oxford Moto Parc, come to watch the Mecha-X Pro NPC races and with our trophies for the presentation afterwards. So we are just driving down the old runway to get to the venue. So we'll get back to you later when we start filming some of the racing.
Get yourself trackside if you're here and get your volume turned up on the live stream because we're about to get underway here. 15-second ball, gets up, we'll turn to 5. And after the 5-second turns, the pro class, today race 1 is goal! Herlings did an absolute pinch out of the gate. He's got Murphy alongside him, and Grimshaw's got a great one as well. So it's the Pico boys chasing Herlings as Grimshaw is briefly second. He's got Hughes trying to go on the outside of him. Grimshaw makes Hughes work for it and pinches off the independent rider. So it is Grimshaw, that is good start for Taylor Hamill here. But Conrad still has got the both of Grimshaw in the the riders, not really to get away with this. But Conrad up to second place there. Charlie Cole in the black battles with his fellow Kawasaki rider. Taylor Hamill back in 5th place is not what Taylor wanted from this one. But at the moment he's chasing down Charlie Cole, who's had a great start in the black shirt, the number 28. As Herlings heads back from the most southern point of the circuit, back down the east side through the trees. Herlings leads on the Honda HRC Patronus machine over some of the biggest jumps in the middle of the track. And Muse gives chase now then. Conrad loves to mix it up with Herlings. We've got a 5-time British champion trying to chase down a 5-time world champion. And Herlings and Muse is scrubbing these jumps absolutely beautifully. Herlings did say after practice that he was struggling with some of the differences in the jumps. Some of them are longer than others. And of course Conrad has been here before, so he would know more of what it takes for the jumpsters to see what they are like, and they are not dropping Tom Grimshaw. Grimshaw is really sticking in there on the number 16 of Pico Honda, and perhaps that track familiarity for Muse and even for Grimshaw giving them an advantage here as they try to chase down Herlings. But yeah, Herlings did say that some of these jumps are just longer than others. It's a fun track, they're enjoying it, enjoying the hardback experience after a lot of sand riding. And Herlings there, trying to adjust to the different size jumps around this Oxford circuit as Charlie Cole holds up the 4th ahead of Taylor Hamill. Tom Murphy in 6th place. Askew leads the MX2 battle. He's got Jamie Keith right behind him though. So those two are together. Rissy is 3rd in the MX2 class. 4th is Charlie Richmond with Billy Evans all over the back of Charlie Richmond at the moment. So those two having a really good scrap in the middle of the pack for the MX2 honours. But at the moment, Conrad Muse trying to stop Herlings from dancing away with this. But Jeffery's got a clear track. And we all know what he can do with that. He can romp away with this, but Hughes cutting super tight lines before the wave section. Getting a drier exit line, a bit more dry. Although there's a few water splashes in the place. Now Hamill has passed Johnny Cole, got the block place on that Jeffery Kawasaki, and gone right onto the back wheel of John Grimshaw. So Grimshaw's third place is in jeopardy. Hamill cuts the tight lines before the big tabletop on the south end of the circuit. And the southernmost point now, working their way back up towards us. Trying to get a flag for someone. I think that's Tom Murphy that's gone down. Just saw on the edge of our screens here a rider in purple, so I think it's Murphy that's gone down, and Ashton Barlow has also had to go into the paddock there. Not sure if that was for goggles, but the number 82 rejoins at the back of the field. So then, Herlings starting to get the Oxford circuit dialed in. He leads the way at the moment. Kawasaki, number 28, looking good at the moment there. Herlings starting to get the measure of this circuit. He was 1.5 seconds quicker than Conrad on that first full lap of the track. That's the first time they went finish line to finish line, and Herlings starting to pull away here. Hughes in second, Hamill third. We're with him now on our flying point of view camera, trying to chase down the Hughes missile. Traffic a few corners ahead of them, so nothing too drastic there. The floor but Conrad Hughes still chasing him down in the front. Herlings through the trees, still not good enough. Against Herlings, it's massively hard fought. And that's some of the best riders on the planet. At the receiving end of the Herlings whipping. Jorge Barlow. When Herlings hit the back right, went down, and then Herlings subsequently went 7 seconds faster than the Spaniard in the sand. Here on the Moto Parc, and Hughes starting the prestige of Conrad was a second quicker on the previous lap. Raised the gap up to less than 2 seconds, but we're just they're only too quick for the timing section at the moment. Herlings again, just turning up a bit, 2 seconds quicker down the Somerset man. Meanwhile, the battle for second is still not the battle for the MX2 category. Still moving on, but the rules still in close as they come towards the spectator areas now. 441 leads 184. Off between Askew and Keith for the MX2 category, still fighting through. Hamilton still in third place, Grimshaw still in fourth. The 10 seconds between them, another 10 seconds back is Charlie Cole in the good fifth place for the 772 ride, Kawasaki man. And Tony Martin has gone past Cameron Barrow now, on track, so that's one MX1 rider between himself and Charlie Richmond. Richmond has got Putnam, Calvin Rissing. So the battle for MX2 is all about Askew versus Keith. They're into the last few laps here now. There's 2 minutes left on the clock before the 2-lap rules will come out. And Keith is pressuring for the Askew as hard as he possibly can. 30 Bartlett's still third, he's still got Johnny Richards to contend with though, so this is a great ride for Bartlett. Still only on the third race weekend on that absolute MX2 Still absolutely MX2, putting a race side here looks like from Jeffery Herlings, he's only holding back the Honda man. Everything starts to march away well and truly now, with Conrad in a solid second place, untroubled. Good battle here going on there between the number 17 and the Rowe makes the move on the number 17. He's got a lap down, but they're still chasing hard, of course. One speed rises. Just out of the MX45. And Crenshaw gets a hand in the air as he leads the Herlings into the second corner. Raised his hand there as he clipped the lead from Herlings. Taylor Hamill's all over the back of the foot as well. Hamill trying. Tight corners, Conrad is going to do his best to get up into third place here, but Hamill starts to get on the back wheel of Crenshaw as well. They're all queuing up behind the Aprilia man. Maybe short step to third is Hamill still though. Hamill all over the back wheel. Top Murphy now for 5th place. Evans back into the 450 of Charlie Cole. But tight now because we have got Matthew away clear with it. But Evans is being hassled by Charlie Richmond for second in the MX2 class. We have to back at the moment. got the action we wanted. Jamie Creek here, trying to carve back up the pack after his crash on the opening lap. Absolutely perfect here from our crew. Simon Fletcher, got Tom Murphy right in front of him. He wants to get past Murphy and attacking Bartlett. Bartlett tries to make a move on Finley Evans. This is the scrap for third in MX2, perfect shot. And Bartlett moves up to third in MX2, passing Evans. He's now on the start behind him. Great scrap here. Absolutely perfect. Jamie Keith attacking Tom Murphy here. And Evans is not done with Bartlett, having a proper tear on those two. Bartlett on the action in MX2, Evans on the private Honda. Getting Murphy in the mix of all those MX2 bikes. Behind him, to get past the speed of that. Back to Murphy, final.
congratulations. Show a picture? Do you want to hold it? So for everybody that's watching us on that live camera there, this is Willow. Willow races in the small wheel, her third time of racing. Just imagine the excitement about the third time of racing in her life, and all of a sudden she enters a competition because she went to Flex and won Mr. Conrad Hughes' shirt. So say it really loud, Willow, so the camera can hear you. How do you feel? Third time of racing, Mr. Conrad, multiple British champion, you've got his shirt.
Happy.
Happy? And then tell everybody else on the camera, your mum said, we're going home now, and I said, we'll go down and check that spinning wheel of my boss. So you must be well happy. Yeah, so remember, ladies and gentlemen, purchased, win. Not every time, only when Con's in the building. See you soon.
Roll things forward, we've got the trophies ready to give out. Who's got the trophies ready? You good? Go class? Okay, third place overall in MX1 then, give it up for Dixon Racing Kawasaki rider number 23, Taylor Hamill. Alright Taylor, before you step up on the podium now, just have a quick natter if that's alright, just to make sure we're all good. Taylor, good starts again today, and yeah, looking good out there. How was the track? How was it for you in comparison to like previous races here?
Yeah, I've never actually raced it before, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, the conditions were spot on, so yeah, good day.
Good stuff, and yeah, obviously, I mean, it's a great facility and that sort of thing, so yeah, of course you were injured before when they raced here in the MX Nationals, so yeah, from that side, you've got a good season ahead of you, well, a good season behind you already, so was it good to get a bit of hard pack under your belt now with the races to come?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, we've got Landrake next weekend, so it's perfect practice, really.
Nice one. Is it still pretty much sort of bog standard bike for yourselves? Because the last time I heard that, like, yeah, there's not an awful lot gone into it in that sense, but it seems to be doing the trick for you.
No, there's not much there, no. But it's alright, I'm just, yeah, get on with it, so it's alright.
Nice one, thanks so much. Give it up, everybody, for Taylor Hamill, third place overall.
Wait there, 1 sec.
1 sec. Okay. And Conrad's not with us, I wouldn't stand. Conrad is second overall. Conrad's gone home. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Second overall, he wants to step on the podium. Okay. Alright then, overall picture then. Your winner, perfect weekend. Honda Chassis Patronus, Jeffery Herlings! I'll talk to him on the podium there before we'll get your photos. Jeffrey, nice bit of fun this weekend in Oxford Moto Parc. What are your first impressions?
You see what I see? Red, white, blue. It's already made for Dutch, Dutch colorways. No, I really appreciate the club for having me. My main contact was Dave, obviously. He reached out to me a couple of months ago, and you know, honestly, I'm very blessed I came, because it's one of the most beautiful tracks I've ever ridden. Even today, we were quite lucky with the weather. It was, you know, there wasn't so much sunshine. Obviously, for the fans, it wasn't that nice. But for us riders, it was really good because it kept the track really grippy, and it was an awesome place. And I hopefully could come back here in the future again, because the organization was actually really good, and the track was, like I said, one of the best I've ever ridden. So I'm very happy I came, and
You'll be back!
It doesn't disappoint. So like, the tracks are mainly quite good in England anyway. So yeah, it was a good day.
And you got some big hard pack circuits to come, of course, France and Germany ahead of you before you go to your Latvia territory. So the hard pack seems to be making a difference for you this year. So was this good training for that side of it?
Yeah, because I think this track looks quite a bit like the race you're going to have in France in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, you're going to do a race in Holland on Thursday and Sunday, both going to be deep sand. But I think this is quite similar to the third, at least to the French track. So just this one is more wide, and I think a bit better than the one we have to go race in France. But you know, I haven't said anything. No, but yeah, the dirt is quite similar.
You know I can't agree with that one, Jeff. There you go. Good stuff. He's got his cup flag on the trophy. Give it up for the podium, Taylor Hamill, Conrad Hughes, and your winner, Jeffery Herlings.